Blessings and salutations, wonderful Geminis and the crosswatchers who love you. I'm Sunny, the Urban Tarot, and this is a general collective read, so it may not resonate to all of you, but I appreciate every view. And if it happened to be a message for you, can you like the video, comment below, subscribe if you didn't, and if you did, thank you kindly for doing so. Geminis, this again is a read and is being general, like I might say you when it's them, she when it's him, but you know where to place people, and if it's not for you, or where everybody go, you know who's who. Okay, so again, let's see, get to this week. I did a pre-shuffle, and it showed for some, and this collective message had to do with apology coming to you. Somebody want to apologize, and it took maybe a while, and it seems for some you're currently working on some things, so where you're not focusing on that, but it comes into somebody like want to truly make amends and it balances or try to balance things out. So that's what I've seen for that. So let's see what we have for Gemini, please. September 2022. Dang near the end, but we're gonna see what we could get from the mind. Oh, let's not forget. Dear God, thank you for your mercy, blessings, protection, forgiveness, abundance, and direction. Through your grace, through our angel ancestors and spirit guides, please allow me to see with clarity for the highest good for our wonderful, beautiful Geminis. Amen. Amen. Okay. Let's see. The Geminis, please. Please shining to see the Geminis. September 2022. Message for Gemini's highest good, please. Okay. Definitely keep showing some end and some ending. There was some, after numerous times, things not going away, or it just seemed like something comes around after some time to balance out again, from what I said, with the temperance, with the end, even down to healing from it. Look, the healing was the first, you know what? Okay. Capricorn energy at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, dangerous, devious little. I ain't gonna say little because it says, yeah, dangerous, devious, devil, Capricorn energy, but it's not saying it's a Capricorn necessarily. It's just, even though it's not the devil on the card, is devil is written on it. So what it's saying, it was something super toxic, conniving, to be honest. And I think to where it felt, and like I said, it may not even be conniving, like I said, you know the severity, but it seems super strategic, and like it feel like it was done intentionally to get a negative reaction. So, well, eventually going to end up with a negative result. So it seems like the challenge in the past had to do with trying to heal, even with with some tears, trying to get to this natural place to where you could balance out. When I see this healing and natural, it looks like some of you try to get, in some zen, to get into some water, lake, streams, maybe even letting out some tears by praying, or with some genuine friends. But it just looks as if there's a real healing to where you're getting out your head. That was like the challenge in the past, staying in that place. Currently it's showing the sunshine bear, killing kindness, keep staying logical and reasonable, not engaging in the tit for tat. I think you just like staying on your side of the fence, and if you have to deal with certain people, I think it's like really on a try to be like on a up and up, and just not try to look too deep into stuff. But what is shown because it had to do with when I see this kinky, kooky Adams family energy, it's like there's love there, but there is a dark side, and it's more or less looking with this oracle card. Is this need to do a routine check to make sure that you're good as far as your head space, your coin, your heart space, your health foundation, maintenance, whatever it is, car. You just want to make sure you're not getting thrown off from everything that's going on that's bothering you in regards to some like a family with the kinky and kooky. I always get that somebody you really close to have to. It's like you have to deal with them, but in a sense, it's not where you could completely cut off contact, or if that's not what you want to do. But it shows what you're really truly rooted in is the fact that with all the reindeer games that have been going on, and that's Capricorn Sagittarius, and I've seen that even with the Temperance and the deck and the Capricorn and the Devil at the bottom. So I'm seeing again Capricorn Sagittarius. It don't necessarily mean, but that becomes heavy in this read. But it's like even down to somebody not knowing that their flaws was their wings. Where somebody was perceiving it for somebody not to be as wise as you really are. And it seems for some, a lot of juggling has been done. But even with that, it's been a lot of sleepless nights in regards to doing all of that. Okay. Let's see. For Gemini, please. For Gemini, please. Gemini, please. September 2022. Okay. I do see that you're really focused on coin. And even in the pre-shuffle, I see you working hard. Ooh. Okay. But what is also seen here as well is the recovery of an uncomfortable transition awareness period. It's just like even from where it looks like when he was healing and things, it came from this place of what was causing an instability. It's like somebody like was around who wasn't as wise or in a position financially that was causing a lot of problems. And it's like had you in your head, very opinionated, and again, not helpful enough or secure enough or given enough to do such horrible stuff or insensitive stuff. You know what I mean? So it's showing that from getting to this logical energy and just reasonably seeing that this was really causing a blockage to which you was trying to build into your stability. It's like, no, I don't want to even engaged for some Geminis, and even it's like for some of you, killing them with kindness, you feel like it's like was more or less like you're not invested to more or less get into the nitty gritty of why things is going wrong anymore. It's like I'd rather just let it be as what it is, because I'm no longer seeing this as something that is going to bring me anything worthy. Because even where it's showing, and I'm not talking about worthy, I'm talking about financially, thing that help you grow, make you encouraging, um, even down to the point of them even being reliable or bringing something to the table. And it's like, even with this, again, with this feeling like it has to do with this Adams family, kooky, kinky, like, not necessarily saying that's what it is, but it's like somebody had their own kinks and they connection that give it an unconditional, like, despite it all, there's a true love there. Like, but it's just not getting along, and it's more or less just taking a break to take care of yourself and evaluate the things you need. You're just taking on your destiny. You're more focused on with your wheel of fortune there. It's Aquarius energy, Scorpio, Taurus, and Leo as well. Yeah, it's definitely a recovery from disappointment and people not being there. Not only is this like a self-serving energy. And for some of you, like, just from it showing what it is, like, you couldn't even believe that it had you stuck, believing that this was a hard decision to make. They've caused a lot of pain, and recovering from some of this, from the things that has been done, has been a burden. Okay. Let's get some more clarifying cards for you, Gemini. Let's see, for Gemini, please. Gemini. I did a collective message earlier, but I'm going to do it after I finish. I'm going to upload it after Leo, because I'm going to do it in order, but I'll try to get the timestamps and the comments. Alrighties. Ooh. Yeah, because even I said it like on a, I'm going to explain it in order, but each card is definitely clarifying the messages from the previous ones, which I truly appreciate because it makes the message easier to read. Okay. Ooh. Okay. So, Major Arcana at the bottom of the deck is you. It's in reverse because it's the time it's feeling that the manifestation as what you really it's kind of like think your manifestation is not moving. It's not trusting it in a way. It's like you're working hard and diligent, and I think maybe because some of you is not expecting these people to make amends or try to make amends wherever you had this painful realization of how this connection has been going, because it looks as if it's been a while. It's family stuff. It's somebody you truly know and love and just can't do this type of behavior anymore. It's been communicated as many ways as you can that this was not the way. The Six of Pentacles is in reverse. Things is not working together. The people not doing a part. Is more or less they not putting in where they're supposed to. It's just moving in a way to where It's like up in your head on why things are so not balanced, why it doesn't make sense. And when it gets to the place where you can't make it make sense, you're like, okay, forget it. I'm done with it. I'm just not going to argue with it anymore. It's more or less looking at the fact that this is a past and you wish it could be better. Like you really wish from nostalgia and a place of where it could be good or when it was. It's like you're just not focused on that because it's more or less it's other things that you have to tend to, because it's like you already know what they do if you take the focus off you and put it on them. Right behind that is this. Yeah, I call this to be as so as like the whole, but the turn up like you're eating like this, the Great Depression, and the Great Depression physically, like the emotionally, financially. Yeah, you're definitely just healing, trying to heal from the pain of just being numerously, like, so many times of being betrayed. And you're healing from that. Because it's like you do have so much love to give, but you are speaking from a place that you know where to give it, how to give it, and you're not trying to just get caught up anymore where things is blocking what you working on. All right, get some advice and outcome for Gemini, please. Advice and outcome for Gemini. Gemini's how you good. For Gemini, please. I'm gonna have to snap on something real quick before my stomach starts talking over the reeds. Okay. For Gemini, please. Let's see. For Geminis. Gemini, please. Okay. Okay. What I totally see is the advice and outcome is with you being unburdened. You taking a load off, you letting it be what it needs to be as far as it not being on you. You got your own things that you do and you really get in the groove of what you're doing, like the flow and everything, to where it's feeling good. It don't feel like, oh, this gotta be done and this gotta be done, you know? And but currently it's not really where it's seen that way, because it look like you, for some, it's feeling like you have to move very self-serving just to avoid toxicity. It's like it feel like for some it feels kind of like contradictory to be so. It's like I don't know if you feel in the way of you because of the fact it's not seen currently of your happiness. You just know you're doing the things you need to do. You're taking the steps. So in that process, just from you starting to look back, like, wait a minute, things are making more sense and I do feel more better, more focused on my cup, you know, or more focused on the fact that if people are not working with me properly, I'm just going to focus on the things I need to do, because I can't no longer get in my head thinking it's a reason that I'm supposed to come in and save the day when they're not even there for you when you need them to, or you know. So it's like, so it shows here where this understands in there comes to play. It's like, but you don't. It's not looking where you or feeling like it's just need to be nasty. You know, it's not gonna work out. We don't have. There's nothing that you could bring to the table that's useful, but we don't have to argue. You know, it's just going forward. It's just looking as if there's not a need to really, like, again, put them a part of your journey anymore. It's like, yes, we are family. There's love there, We have a past that, but now over time and the balance of what it is to get things back together again, I have to really pour more into what you need done and let them pour into showing you're valuable. We're coming into this play where you want us taking care of your business because of the fact that with them showing you how much they viewed you in a way of an opportunity financially for some, they know that that angle no longer works at all. At all. Because with this Empress here, is sitting with the Five of Cups in reverse again, is being like the recovery of things not working with somebody has put you more in a position to be more flourishing. It's like, okay, I did all I can, and it's showing like who, and it may not matter to you or them, but it's definitely seen who was holding the weight and very flourishing in this connection and abundant. I think you're more focused on what's growing within you and around you than what you don't, with what happened in the past with people. Yeah, you still have love, but you just made this decision that you have to try. Your priority to heal from this pain is not about throwing, anymore into something that don't work anymore. For people that don't take accountability, you're really good in the position that you're in. Focus on your abundance and your Ten of Pentacles and true connections and reconciliations if possible, but it's not going to be with something you got to stand strong in and make sure everybody know that you riding with them to the very end. No. It's like, no, we're not doing that. So we have Libra, Taurus, Sagittarius, Capricorn, and Leo. Okay. Let's see with more clarification on this advice and outcome. Gemini, please. For Gemini, September 2022. Gemini, please. Advice and outcome. Gemini. Okay. For Gemini. Gemini, please. Wait. Okay. That Queen of Cups is upright on that clarification, on a major arcana. And the Sun come out upright. Because I think it start to see how awesome it is for you, because this comes out so clear with these red flags that this was the best thing that you ever did. It was to free yourself from this. It's like you're no longer in your head about the decision that was made, because it makes it it's like they showing you who they are, and how for some it wasn't. There's a lot of deception, a lot of lies, people trying to get over. But what happens is, even with the fact of you looking into, just focused on your cups and you, and getting, like, not even looking their way or engaging to why anymore. It's like they want to return and talk, and some want to try to make it work. Some do. But even with knowing that you're healing, you're not just jumping in wholeheartedly like, okay, we can have a total new beginning. It's more or less showing that even though you are feeling where you'll be with know them and connected to them for life, you will make the decision to cut it off for the sake of it not being a part of just stressing you out or taking away from what you need or trying to make themselves more of a priority over you, because nobody else will ever do that to you in some of the way to make you, you're like, no way, it's not going to work. It's anytime somebody show that they cannot work with you, you're not going to even, like, it's going to just set off the flag to let you know, no matter how, it's going to let you know you're not engaging in for no long run if you guys set up a perimeter of protection. No, you're not. You're not investing in that. You looked at the past and how it really worked out for you. It was very one-sided. And you just feel like even down to cleaning up your foundation and setting up what you're doing, you're not working with self-serving cold energy. No. Okay, that's what I see. Aries here. I think, did I say Aries? Yeah, okay. I guess everybody's here. So, a lot of swords. Everybody's here. So take what you need. It's really moving in the energy of that person. And it could be in their birth chart if I didn't mention it before. But either way, I hope this message helped for you at the time you get it. Till next time. Love and light.